to Mastermind Alliance podcast. It's your host, Ernesto de la Paz. I'm right here today with Bebo Gifted, my brother, in the building.
Let's get it.
Hey, I know y'all been waiting for this episode, so...
I've been waiting for this episode, bro. Like, you've been telling me about this for the past month now, and I'm like, bro, this mad stuff been going on, been working, grinding. I needed a haircut because I can't be in front of the camera without no cut at all. You feel me? I got to make sure I'm always... point.
Looking to the T. Hey, well, I'm glad we got you here today, man. And
brother,
let's get this popping, man.
Let's get it.
How you feeling? Let's welcome back in. All right.
Sunset looking good too right now. You feel me?
Yeah. So, what's been going on with you? What kind of projects you got going on right now? What's happening?
Just been grinding, bro. Grinding. Just staying focused, staying busy. Been working on a bunch of different projects, music videos, working on a podcast, Swaggy's Corners podcast. Working on a bunch of different stuff as well, as far as different projects, music videos, and just, trying to stay busy, trying to stay productive. Even if I'm not filming or working on my craft, I'll be trying to work on just myself, stay at the gym, stay focused, be meditating and just make it happen, as much as I can. Just got back from New Haven, Connecticut. I was out there for Thanksgiving. Making sure my people straight. I be shooting content out there as well. I got my peoples out there that be doing music, and I got barbershops and stuff. So every time I go out there, they be like, yo, well, I always bring the camera everywhere I go. So I be letting them know, like, yo, I'm out here, like, let's work. Like,
that's
I'm out here for 3-4 days. You ain't gonna catch me for like 3-4 days the max. You feel me? I gotta stay on the move. I gotta stay busy, stay productive.
That's fire. Yeah. And so, where are you originally from? For those that don't know,
I'm from the East Coast, from New Haven, Connecticut. It's New England, right next to New York, right next to Massachusetts, Boston. Yeah, bro. Right now it's like literally snowing out there. My dad sent me a bunch of photos. Like he was like, you just missed it. I was like, I was like, low key, I was happy though, but like showing him, I was like, I like the snow. Like growing up, bro, like the snow was like winter was like my favorite season.
Fine.
You feel me? So like I used to like going outside, being outside with my peoples and my cousins and just be going out there, just snowball fighting. Riding behind cars, like skiing, like literally, bro, like behind the bus, bro. Just
that's hard.
Like all type of different stuff.
So you, growing up, you really had them white Christmases type things. You feel me? Like
not every year wasn't like snowing on Christmas. Like there were some years where it would be Christmas and there's no snow on the ground. But yeah, bro, like I grew up blizzards, like literally like snow, like school canceled because of the snow. You feel me? I used to wake up souped as hell, like. You feel me? Like no school because of the snow. And yeah, being out here, it was definitely moving to Cali. It was definitely a big transition for me at that time. You know what I mean? I was 19 when I first moved out here. Like it's been like 10 years.
Because you was born in New Haven.
Yeah. No, I was born in New London, Connecticut, but it's like close. You feel me? I was born in New London, grew up in New Haven my whole life. As soon as I graduated high school is when I decided that I wanted to move out here. But my senior year, that whole year, I knew in my head where I wanted to move to LA and do film school and come to film school out here because like I knew Los Angeles was the place to be as upcoming film director. If you want to work on movies, if you want to work on TV shows, if you want to be an actor, whatever you want to do in the film industry, I knew Los Angeles was to be people told me why you didn't try New York or like why you didn't try Miami. Like I didn't been out there, but like I know that all the major studios, all the big Paramount, Columbia, Warner Brothers, list goes on and on. They're out here. You feel me? So I knew I got enrolled into the Los Angeles Film School. That's where I met Nesto. And yeah, we just feel me. I didn't apply to no other college, bro. It was either come to the Los Angeles Film School or do community college in New Haven and try to just be a plumber or try to just be construction. You know what I mean? Because
I get you.
You feel me? That's my I got family members that's in that field. You feel me? And yeah, it's crazy because my first high school, I went to be a plumber, bro. Like I didn't even know how to work with cameras. I didn't know how to edit nothing. I didn't know nothing about nothing when it came to that field. And my sophomore year, I ended up getting kicked out because I was just not focused at all, bro. Like I was literally just playing around, not taking my craft serious, and I ended up failing my shop. So once that happened, it was crazy because I ended up having to go to a whole new high school, a whole different experience, a whole different vibe. Like my first high school, I knew everybody from the streets. I knew everybody from outside of school. You feel me?
Right.
Just being outside. Going my second high school, I ain't really know nobody. like you know what I mean? Like it was a real different type of experience, different type of vibe. But yeah, bro, like it was definitely like a good, like everything happens for a reason. Because if I would have never got kicked out of my first high school, I would have never thought about wanted to do photography and wanted to do filmmaking and wanted to work on production because that's in my senior year of high school. I took a class called TV sports production and I was filming all like the high school sports. I was filming all like the football games, the baseball games, interviewing players and coaches.
That's
and
fire.
I was like literally like editing and doing that type of stuff for a grade to pass.
Facts.
You know what I mean? And I was like it was crazy.
That was your first taste
It's my first taste, my real first taste on production, my real first taste. Like that was like literally that was my favorite class, bro. That was literally my favorite class, my favorite teacher, Mr. Falcon. I still remember his name to this day.
Shout him out. Shout him out.
Yeah, Mr. Falcon, shout you out, bro. He definitely gave me a good
He a real one.
He definitely gave me a good grade and said I had potential.
That's
at that
fine.
time I didn't even know I had potential.
And
You feel
then
me?
before you got kicked out from one school to the other school.
Yeah.
Before that, did you ever have like dreams of wanting to do anything with the camera or nothing? Not really?
You know what's crazy, bro? I would like literally thinking back, I would literally be outside. Like I would go out to the clubs like as a teenager in high school. I would literally go out and I would be like randomly just filming the guys, filming the experience, filming like I would like that would be like people be like always be like, yo, Bebo gonna be filming tonight, like
oh
like,
shit,
or like you know what I mean, like
so you was known for already being a camera guy, like even with your cell phone.
Not even like yeah, but like
not all the way, but
yeah.
if it was time to capture a cool moment, Bebo got it.
Yeah, I always knew to get it. You feel me?
Right.
And yeah, like I never knew that was like a little hint. You know what I mean? A little sign of like that type of thing. And my grandfather used to be a photographer too. You feel me? He was big on photography. He used to do all the newspapers back in Connecticut, like, and do all different type of projects and stuff like that. You feel me? So like it comes like it's deep. It's deeper than like, you know, if you really think back and be like, damn, like I used to really just always be wanting to film like on my phone or like take pictures. Yeah. Like just stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like
100%.
There was never been a time like somebody would like take a photo and I wasn't excited, or not excited, but like I wasn't like down to take it.
Right.
You know
like
what I mean?
It was something you always took interest to and you didn't mind knocking it out for people.
Exactly. You feel me?
That's dope. That's dope. So then, okay, so you was born in Connecticut, then you took the move to LA.
Yeah, literally.
And tell us about your first couple years in LA. Once you got to LA, what happened?
So when I first moved out here, bro, it was like literally like the end of the summer. So I was just grinding. I worked 2 jobs my senior year to save money to come out here. And I only really came out here with like a band, bro. Like literally, like I came out here with just the rent money and just a couple of dollars to survive. You feel me? And then when I first moved out here, the first week, I got a job at American Eagle right on Hollywood Boulevard. There used to be an American Eagle store right on Hollywood and Hollywood Boulevard and Highland, right next to the train station.
Where the train station where you come out.
Right, yes, literally. That was my first job ever when I first moved out here, and it was literally like the first couple weeks. Like as soon as I came out here, I printed like 12 resumes out, and then I was just going around, just got to it because back in like, bro, I always had a job. You feel me? Like ever since I was 14, like I've always worked. I always wanted to work, wanted to make my own money. Like I was never really like, I tried like doing other stuff. You feel me? But like I was never really like good at it, or like never really like, you know what I mean? Like getting a regular job, that was really like my wave. You feel me? Like, and it was cool with it. Like it wasn't. It was
regular jobs pay, brother.
Yeah, it was never. I never knocked anything down. Like, you know what I mean? I never knocked that down. Nothing. Like, but that's really like how I came up and everything. Trying to like save money and then come out here. And then when I first moved out here, I ended up getting a job at American Eagle, and then I was literally getting ready to go to school. So I didn't know nobody out here. I only knew like one person that I ended up growing up with back in. We didn't really grow up together, but we was mad cool. You feel me? Like we hung out like all the time, and you feel me? He ended up moving out here first because his uncle was like a dance coach and everything, and he ended up finding his way out here with him, and then becoming a DJ. Shout out my boy Josh De La Cruz. You feel me? He ended up coming out here first, and that inspired me a little bit more to come out here too and do my thing.
I remember Josh. He also got married.
Yeah. He Dominican too.
Yeah,
Dominican too. You feel me? So yeah, I ended up coming out here for school. The first week, like my first couple weeks, I got the job, and then I started school, and then I started networking. Like networking is a big key, especially when you move into a new city. Make sure to network. Make sure to always don't be shy. Like that was my issue at first, because coming from a small city, coming from Connecticut, like you know what I mean. You only rock with who you rock with. You feel me? Like, and you got out being in the industry where you got to be able to network. You got to be able to work with other people and just make it happen. Facts. You know what I mean? You can't be shy to like want to let people know what you do, because you want to build like a team. At the end of the day, there's a lot of people that want to do the same thing you do. So why not come together and create something special?
And that's how I met Bebo, actually. Now that he's talking about networking, because I was just finishing school at Los Angeles Film School, right. And Bebo was like a couple months or a couple years back, right?
You definitely started before me,
right? So I was finishing, and Bebo was like, "Yo, my nigga," one day I was coming out of school. He's like, "Yo, I see you posting stuff on the gram. Right. You in motion. You doing the club.
Yeah, I saw you coming out the club that one time. That's when I first met you, and you had that energy. You was sounding. I think you told me something about wanting to like if you come with that energy, and you could end up filming for Floyd. You could end up filming for like people that are, you know what I mean, that got big inspiration and that could change your life. You feel me?
Exactly.
You was like coming with that crazy.
I still preach that.
He still do.
I still preach that same dude. So that was the first time we ran into each other, and then when I seen you coming out of Los Angeles Film School,
I didn't even know you went to the school.
Yeah, you like, yo, you come here? Yeah. I was like, yeah, well, I'm gonna graduate. You like, oh shit, I come here too. I'm like, bro, get my info. That's when I seen, okay, this kid, it wasn't just a kid in the street with a camera that was interested in this wave of what's going on, because anything in the world, there's circles, and unless you're part of the small circles, you're not really gonna get the access that you want.
Nah, 100%. And you gotta come in humble with it. And you gotta come with that energy so people can feed off that. You know,
100%. And so when I seen him at the Los Angeles Film School, I was like, okay, cool. He take this serious. So then gave him my info. Ever since then, shit, I've been hitting you up every day to do shit. And ever since then.
And the first couple years out here wasn't easy. You know what I mean? Like,
when did you first come out here?
The end of 2014.
So that's been since 2014. Yeah, like that's 10 years ago.
That's about it's been 10 years. Like
shit, it's been a decade since I met you, bro.
Yeah, we met like 2015. I feel like it was probably like the end of 2014, 2015 is when we met, because I ended up graduating in 2016, and to be honest, I didn't even think I was gonna finish. You feel me? Like my situations out here wasn't easy. You feel me? So there was times I did have to go back home and figure it out. Times I was living in Miami. I ended up doing like a bunch of work jobs out there, like. There was like events out there, like EDC festivals and stuff. I was working at hotels, just busboying. I was working at a taco shop out there, and I ended up finding myself not even working on my craft, not even doing what I originally have loved to do. You know what I mean? What I want to do. So I ended up snapping back out of it. I ended up finding my way back to LA, because there was this girl that I went to school with that she was filming a project that she definitely needed a camera operator, and she ended up flying. I ended up getting a ticket back out here, and then I ended up getting back on my feet from that situation.
Right off that project. That's dope. Yeah.
So any opportunities that come, don't be afraid to take advantage. You know what I mean? That's sometimes I wish I could take back. I wish I could go back and take advantage of more opportunities, take advantage more of my resources. You know, when I went to the Los Angeles Film School, they gave us computers, they gave us cameras, they gave us all these resources that I could be able to use. You know what I mean? Things happen. You know what I mean? Things happen. Like I didn't got into a situation where, they got me one of the laptops they gave us at the school. I ended up getting stolen from me. You know what I mean? And like that could sometimes set you back. You know what I mean? And that's don't ever let nothing set you back. If anything happens, there's times that things could be going so good, and then something crazy happens where it feels like, damn, now I just took a L and it's gonna set me back. Don't feel that way, because at the end of the day, yeah, you took this L, but you could definitely bounce back and learn from it, one, and two, overcome it. You feel me?
That's right.
So you gotta just overcome every situation. That's super important.
And never give up. 100%. Yo, and that's something I give you, bro. Besides always being down to work, always ready to grind, you always come at everything with good energy, and even if something messes up your energy, you don't let it mess up what's going on. So as somebody that's always been working with you, because that's how it is out here. This it ain't made for complainers. Like, you don't make it this long doing what we do if at the sight of any drama, you the first one to complain and make the drama bigger instead of being like a superhero and handling the situation. That's what makes a man. So yeah,
that's every situation. You can't fold, and you gotta really just make it happen. I learned that from a real young kid, bro. Like, you know what I mean? That always stuck with me. Shout out to my mom. She always telling me, Bebo, just make it happen. Just make it happen. Make it happen. And that always stuck with me. And I'm surprised I don't got that tatted on me. Make it happen. I swear, bro. I'm surprised I don't got that tatted on me. Like, yeah, man. Shout out to my peoples, because, bro, like, I feel like, bro, like, at the end of the day, people be like, oh, do it for you, bro. There was a time, bro, and I still feel that way, but you know what I mean? Like, I feel like I go harder for my peoples, for my family, because I want to make it for them more than I want to make it for me.
I know
you know
what
I mean?
100%.
Like, at the end of the day, you gotta always make it. You gotta always think about you, but you know what I mean. Not don't be selfish, but at the end of the day, like, you gotta believe in you before anybody else could believe in you. You know what I mean? And it took me that long to learn that. You know what I mean? Because, yeah, bro, I be putting so much pressure on myself with a bunch of situations, bro. Mm-hmm. And I done been, like, literally, like, from sleeping on the floor to getting my own crib to having roommates to, like, living in penthouses. And literally, bro, it's all a process. It's all about your journey. It's all about, like, because that's going to make you be so grateful when you get your mansion, when you get your Rolls Royce, when you get the car, when you get the house, when you get the family that you've been working hard, you've been dreaming for. That's going to make it all worth it.
Exactly.
You're going to look back and be like, damn, I went through fucking sleeping on the floor at a studio to having my own house with my own cars. I'm doing good. I'm working on projects. Like, that's gonna really, like, be like, wow,
it's a good life.
Like, that's the day I'm gonna be, like, literally, like, I might cry.
Hey, just keep going, and you will cry, and you go remember there's more to do, and you gonna make new goals, and the same skills that got you there are gonna help you get to where you gotta go next. So just stay at it, man, and stay consistent. Don't ever give up. So now that the people know who Bebo Gifted is and where Bebo Gifted from, let's get into the reason this podcast exists. The 10 things you would advise someone else the same way you would advise the younger version of yourself. These are 10 different things that if you was to run into yourself and you wanted to just save you some time, save you some headaches, save you some struggle, you would give. So let's start with number 1. What is the first advice you would give to yourself?
Take advantage of your resources. Take advantage of the people, like, not the people around you, I don't want to say, but I want to, like, just take advantage of what God's giving you. You know what I mean? If you're in a situation where you could be able to do this and do that and it's benefiting you, take advantage, because not everything is forever. Like these opportunities and these things be temporary, because it could be good and everything, and you're just, like, not focusing, and boom, that thing slips away, and it's like, dang, I could have done this, I could have done that, and I didn't. So take advantage of your resources while they're there and while they're around.
I love that. That was good. That was amazing. Okay. Number 2.
Save your money. Just, like, at the end of the day, like, focus on your rent and your car. Everything else, like, if you can't afford it, don't even try to, like, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta really like discipline yourself. Discipline yourself is super important when it comes to money. Like, I understand we're living in a life where social media is really kind of taking over, because everybody you scrolling your phone, you see the new outfits, the new clothes that is coming out, you see the new Jordans that are dropping, you see your favorite rapper wearing something that you know you could buy, but at the end of the day, do you really need it at the rate right now? Like, unless you got it, just save your money.
100%. That's a big one, man. That's really big. And growing up, sometimes I didn't understand the definition of I can afford it. Like,
Right.
yeah, I could buy it,
Yeah.
but can I afford it?
Can you afford
Now
it,
that I'm
man?
older,
I still struggle with that shit,
I understand
man.
afford.
I still struggle
like
with that shit.
Like sometimes I see somebody with like a G-Wagon or a Rolex
Yeah.
or something. It's like, damn, they got that, but then you don't understand what it takes to afford it, not just
Yeah.
have it,
You gotta-
to afford it.
That's
and
real, bro.
It's a special thing, and
That's
and
real. Like you got
it's
and just save your bread, because at the end of the day, like you don't want to be up, and then you making these decisions, and then 6 months later you're like, dang, I was just up $5,000, $6,000, $10,000,
100%.
15,000. Like where'd all the money go?
Yeah, and to just shine on your number two, by saving money. Another good way to save money that I didn't think about before.
But as a kid, bro, like as you're 18, like, yeah, like before, go ahead.
No, say what you were gonna say. As a kid, what?
Yeah, I'm saying like it's hard. It's not like when you're 18, because we're talking about our younger versions of ourselves, or we're talking to the people that are younger than us that are coming up. Like I'm talking to the 18, 19-year-olds right now. Like
there might be some 30-year-olds out there that need to hear this.
100%. We all need to hear it. At the end of the day, like, you know, no matter how good you're doing financially or how you're doing, as you still gotta. There's still things you need to work on. Nobody's perfect, but yeah, like when you're at that age, you don't really have, like, unless you have like a guidance, unless you have like parents that know what they're talking, that know what they are talking about, or like people that around you that know what they're doing when it comes to like saving money and when it comes to investing
you're
at an early age.
You're not.
You
have no guide.
Yeah,
and the only way to learn is trial and error.
It's trial and error, bro.
Yeah, growing up, a lot of friends that I would see that was good, well off, it wasn't that their parents were just rich or anything. It's just that they were financially educated.
Yeah.
And financially educated doesn't mean you're rich. You don't have to be rich to be able to buy food, save up, be able to spend the holidays, be happy with everybody. That doesn't mean you're rich. No, that just means financially educated. They knew how to invest. They knew how to save. They knew how to move money. They understood money.
Discipline.
When you don't have money,
it all comes with discipline, man.
you don't even know how to fuck with it. You don't know. You don't get it. So one thing I was gonna say, another way of like managing money and is by understanding the decisions and the things we say yes to. Sometimes we don't realize when we say, oh yeah, I'll do that. You don't understand the minute you said, oh yeah, I'll do that, nigga, negative 5,000 a month, negative 6,000 a month. Like,
and we gotta think about the city we live in, bro.
Exactly.
We live in Los Angeles. We live in LA. It's not like we're like in small cities and small towns where, bro, there's not a lot of stuff to do out there.
Right.
All you gotta do, like, bro, like for real, bro. Like there's cities out here in America and in this world that when you like, there's nothing to do. So
people's easy to save.
It's easier for people to save versus a city like LA, and then you're living in a lifestyle that certain people be living in.
Facts. Because even as we film, we're not filming like.
Yeah, you
boring,
gotta be
just
outside. We gotta be in.
We're
in
in like A-list events. We're in the mix. You're in the mix.
So you gotta approach right. You gotta, even when you pull up to valet, you gotta look right. It got bro, all that's a real thing. You know what I mean?
And shout out to us. We've been doing it for the last 10 years,
bro.
And just like subconsciously, not even taking like count, but as a businessman now, as a man that has 2 kids, it's like when you start looking at expenses and stuff, you like, wow, I've been doing this for the last 10 years, not realizing it's been crazy. When you look at the bottom line, you're like, oh wow,
right. And we got to stay in touch with
that much was spent on that.
We got to stay in touch with all the latest stuff as far as cameras, equipment.
Oh yeah, let's not talk about equipment.
The cameras ain't cheap, bro. Like okay, if you want to buy a $500, $600, $700 camera,
your quality gonna look that way.
Good luck.
The quality gonna look that way.
It's not gonna look right as far as a camera that's $3,000, $5,000 or more.
Good luck competing out here.
Exactly. Because
good luck competing out here. Good luck. But
really
anywhere else with any camera, even a cell phone, you can make something amazing. Don't let us bring your hopes down. But we are saying you put money into your equipment, it's gonna show, and people are gonna respect you off it. When you're building a business off quality and equipment, it really matters.
Yep. You gotta make it happen, man. You gotta make it happen. So,
okay, what's your number 3?
Man, just take advantage of social media more, man. I wish I would have remember when YouTube first started? Mm-hmm. Imagine if we would have fuck when it first started. Let's think back 10 years ago, 2013, 2014.
Okay.
Let's say we would have been super consistent from back then till now.
Oh man, we
Like,
are
imagine,
you? Are
like,
you
I didn't know how big YouTube would have. I didn't know YouTube TV would ever be a thing, bro. Like,
It's up. YouTube's the new Netflix,
bro. I wish I would have.
Mark my words.
I wish I would have taken. I wish I could have taken more advantage of YouTube than I did Facebook, MySpace, Instagram. This goes on and on, bro.
But everything evolves. Everything
YouTube,
changed.
People are making
Look, compared to other people,
YouTube,
bro. Compared to other people, you can't
But
say that because we ran Instagram. We ran that up.
Yeah.
We on our
Now,
accounts.
We're making money. We're
on
getting
our
rent
accounts.
paid
We
from Tigre. Shout out Tigre.
yeah. Even
Shout
our
out Nastro's dog.
Yeah, even Tigre got a sponsor deal. So. Platforms change, algorithms change, but we ran up Instagram. We did our thing with that. But now it's time to evolve and take our skills to the next level. And YouTube is the household name. That's where it's at now. So let's go get our plaque.
Yeah, nah, we gotta.
It don't matter.
Hey, yo, at the end of the day, it's not. Even if you started late, it's better late than never, y'all. Like, just because you feel like, damn, don't ever feel like you can't ever go back into whatever you left off.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
Go
if you really love to cook, and you used to go to culinary school and failed, go back. You could probably get your thing again and work at a amazing restaurant. Mm-hmm. If you ever, you know what I mean? If you ever didn't make the high school basketball team your freshman year, try your junior year, because at the end of the day, Michael Jordan didn't make it his high school team, and he still made it after to go to UNC, to go to the Tar Heels, and then get drafted and be the greatest ever. Like, so
facts.
Just
Never
because
give
you
up.
failed one time don't mean you can't ever go back. Or even if you were consistent at anything, don't mean just because you stopped or slowed down a little bit and things got rusty, don't ever think you can't just unrust that, like, wipe out the dust and take it back out. You feel me? Anything's possible, man. Anything can happen.
Fire.
For real.
So that's your number 3. Never give up.
Just taking advantage more of, like, capitalizing more on, like, social media, YouTube. I wish I would have capitalized more on just, like.
So then
I wish I would have just capitalized, bro, more on YouTube when I was consistently creating content. There was a time where every day I was creating content, but I wasn't dropping it on YouTube. I wasn't pushing it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You wasn't strategic with it. So
yeah, bro.
So you wish anything
Like,
that you jump on, be strategic with it, stay consistent with it.
There's so much stuff that like literally, like, there's so much things that are trending every day. Every week there's something new trending. So if you're a real content creator and you need to be consistent, hop on every trend that you see. Like for real, because like that you could, like, it could build, that would build you, that would build your subscription, that would build your everything, and that's gonna get the money. That's gonna get you in the opportunities that, for real, like, that is out there. Like, there's people that are really getting deals, contract deals, that are really getting gigs, that are really getting their opportunities given to them because they were consistently dropping content on YouTube. Look at fucking Jake Paul and Logan Paul.
It's crazy. And what I like about YouTube, you get to take charge of your destination.
You feel me?
So
shout out to them niggas though, bro.
Yeah.
And they be shouting out Puerto Rico a lot.
Yeah,
so.
no, 100%. But yeah, not even taking advantage of your destination, but like taking advantage of your destiny and making sure your destiny isn't just like something that's like left to luck. Yeah. They really put it in their hands, and that's super important, and that's dope. And us as cameraman and what we do, content creating, I feel like we a lot like them. We're putting it in our hands, and we're gonna go get it. We're gonna create it, and whatever comes of it, it's what came of it because we made it happen. So I like that for your number 3. That was your number 3, right?
Yeah, just capitalize, y'all. Capitalize on every situation. Like, if
you wish that you took advantage of those platforms back in the day more, a little more.
Yeah,
but
a little bit
even
more.
though we did.
No, I mean, I really like wish I would have did it like really consistent.
Like big time.
That was always my issue. You know what I mean? Like, I would do stuff and then I would just like stop doing it and then do something else. Like, you know what I mean? So, like, there was a time I was posting all the time on YouTube when I first started doing music videos and stuff. But I'm talking about, like, just being just at that time doing it more consistently. And then at the time when I started being in front of the camera more, dropping everything that I had because, bro, I lost a lot of content when I lost my first Instagram, bro. Like, bro, remember, bro, me and Nestor used to shoot skits literally every other day. If not every day, every other day for, like, the whole year, 2018, 2019.
Couple years back to back.
Yeah, bro. So, like, at the end of the day, like, there's certain things that, you know what I mean? Like, I should have just been more on. Like, I should have just, like, why am I not posting? Why do I not have, like, just a Bebo YouTube channel at that time and just going crazy? That's why I'm telling you, nigga, 25, bro. I'm really, bro, everything that I got, bro, I'm just going crazy. I'm just dropping. I'm putting money behind. Like, I don't, like, even the money I don't got, like that's, like, invest into yourself. Like, at the end of the day, I'm not telling you to
You think that's a good number 5?
What, invest into yourself?
Or number 4? You're number 4?
Yeah, my number 4 was like honestly, bro, if I was to, like, go back and, like, 10 years ago when I first moved out here, I wish I would have created a better financial plan for me, like, as far as like longevity. So
before making a big move or a big plan, really get that financial plan together.
Exactly. So you're not just, I just jumped into it, bro. I just literally, like, jumped into it. Like, I wish I could have, you know, easily, like, created, like, more, like, of a savings, have more, like, a financial plan, as, you know, because that's super important. You know, you gotta be able to make sure your credit is right. You gotta be able to make sure you're generating the right type of income to survive, especially by yourself.
And in a city like LA.
Yeah, and not even that and being across from everybody that you know that you grew up with
and your family, everything.
Not having nobody, not having, like, you know, it's super important to make sure that you are ready to make that move when the time is right. If you're moving to another state by yourself, you know what I mean? It's super important because that could really, like, it could mess you up. Like, if you don't have, like, a real financial plan and you don't really, like, know how you're gonna make money, how you're gonna survive, how you're gonna pay your bills, how you're gonna do this, how you're gonna get fresh, how you're gonna get your hair cut, your hair done, your nails done, whatever it is. Like, you gotta make sure that you're really, like, you know, there was a time, bro, when I first was about to move out here, I was doing job interviews over the phone. I was trying to make sure I had a job before I even moved out here.
Facts.
Because, you know, back in Connecticut when I was in high school, I used to work at Chipotle, and I was like, yo, I was calling every Chipotle in LA. Yo, I'm planning on moving out here. I'm about to go to school. I already been working here for the past year, my whole junior year.
I know what's up.
Yeah, you feel me? I'm good. You don't even got to train me.
Yeah.
I'm good.
And what they said?
I'll come with my shirt and my hat. I'm ready. You don't even got to give me one.
Hey, you was ready, bro. You was ready.
You feel me? So, yeah, always
so
make sure you have a financial plan ready for when you ever make a power move. Especially moving at a young age. Not even, like, bro, it's not like I lived by myself before. I went from living at my parents' crib to straight moving across the country by myself with no family.
Facts.
Right, fresh out of high school.
That's dope, man.
You know what I mean? So
it's not everybody could do that jump, bro.
No, but, bro, I still can't even believe it, bro. There be times I be like, bro, I really, like, committed. There was a time, bro, I didn't think it was gonna happen, bro. There was a time I was really frustrated back in my parents' living room, like, literally, like, about to crash out because I didn't think I was gonna come out here, because I didn't think it was gonna happen. So I was like, fuck, like, I wanted to make it happen, bro. And yeah, man, I definitely did, and it's still a long journey, bro. I still see myself. I'm still not where I see myself. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
I still see myself at a way bigger and better and more successful position than I am now. I am thankful for everything. I thank God for everything He's been able to guide me, making sure I'm straight, making sure nothing crazy happens, making sure I'm healthy, making sure I'm good, making sure I'm surviving. But I still see myself at a better position, and things been elevating. You know what I mean? Certain things happen here and there where you could just easily bounce back from. But, you know, I got to make sure that going into 2025, I got to make sure that I'm better. This is the best year I've ever had being out here. From 2014 to now, I got to make sure this year is the best year I've ever had. Because last year was lit. This year it was a little up and down. Things happen, you know, got to make it happen. Last year to the end of last year was good, but I'm thankful for everything. You feel me? This year was still good. Don't get it wrong. I was still going to DR a lot. I was back to back out there. Shout out to Blast Boutique. You feel me? My little brother opened the store out there.
Talk about that a little bit.
You feel me? Yeah.
Give him a shout out.
Shout out little Brian, man. You feel me? My little brother out there in Sosua, DR. You feel me? Yeah. You feel me? Bello Mayo, que lo que? Yeah, bro. I love
you. Brian, need some gear, Brian. Get me right.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Manda esa ropa.
Blast Boutique. You feel me? Yeah, we're gonna definitely. He just opened it though. It's been like a month already.
Hell
a couple
yeah.
weeks.
I need some gear. I need some fits, man. Tell him to get me right.
Yeah, got you, bro. We're gonna
tell him send me the digital menu, man.
Right, we're gonna get them right. We're gonna make sure that blows up. And
100%.
then,
all right, let's get into their number 5.
Yeah, my number 5, bro. Man, it's just expanding my craft back to, expanding my craft as far as just like being a step ahead. You know, whenever you're working on whenever you're working on in like this type of field, bro, like real talk, there's a lot of people that do what we do, so we always got to make sure we're one step ahead
every day.
You know what I mean? So as far as just taking my craft more seriously, I feel like, if I would have took it a little bit more seriously by now, I'll be filming Future, I'll be filming Kanye, or I'll be filming with, you know what I mean, these directors that are like, looking for inspiring videographers and inspiring editors and all that. You know what I mean? Like
up and coming talent. Yeah,
up and coming talent, bro. They're always looking for up and coming talent. So you know what I mean? Like I just wish I would have took it like a little bit more serious on digging deep into just like getting better with editing, getting better with just filming and working the camera, because it's not just a simple turn the camera on and press record. You got to go through the menus. You got to make sure your menus is right. You got to make sure your settings is right. You got to make sure the aperture, the shutter speed, the ISO, you got to make sure all that's on point. You know what I mean? And it took me years and years to get better with cameras. You know what I mean? Instead of just really digging deep, sitting my ass down, going on YouTube or going on the internet and really mastering my shit. Like, there's no reason right now why I shouldn't have already been shooting with Netflix. There's no reason why right now there's no reason why I shouldn't been like already like had a music video that had 1 million views and that was directed by Bebo Gifted. There's no reason. Like, I didn't been around a bunch of situations. I didn't been around a bunch of celebrities. I didn't been around a bunch of different situations where I just felt like I wish I would have capitalized more. I wish I would have probably been like more open, because to be honest, bro, my first couple like 4 or 5 years out here, like I will be at these events with my camera, but I wouldn't be like, I don't know, like I don't want to say it's my ego. It probably is my ego or whatever it is, but I wouldn't be that type to be like, yo, like, what's good? I'm good with that now. As I got older, as I got more older and more comfortable, like I was been able to like be really more like, yo, what's up? I'm Bebo. Like, I'm a videographer. I'm a photographer. Like, I just moved out here. Like, let's work, bro. Like I'm hungry. Like let's make it happen. And I done done that. Like, it's crazy. Like it's real. Like, I done been in situations where I'm in the room with Lil Durk before he's blown up, and he asked about my camera, like, what type of camera you got, and I don't even know what the fuck. I just told him Canon, and then he was all right, and it was just me, my boy that used to be a barber, Young Chop, the producer, and Lil Durk when he had hair like me. This was back in like 2015. You know what I mean? And like, I wish I would have capitalized more. I wish I would have been like, yo, like let me shoot your shit, bro. Like, whatever you need when you're out here in LA, like, I got you. Don't even worry about it. Like, I ain't say none of that shit. I was just more like in the cut, like, and just being like, just, I don't know. It was just.
Hey, but you had to go.
Wish,
you had to go through it and learn.
More on it. You know what I mean? I wish I would have been like more like talkative. I wish I would have took that picture with Paris Hilton when everybody else did, and I didn't.
I told you to. I was like, come
you
here.
know what I mean? I wish I would have.
I closed that big ass deal so we could do shit like that. I had all the Africans. I had all the Africans right there taking pictures.
Everybody took a picture with Paris Hilton.
I was like, Bebo, come on, take one, bro. I just had 50 niggas take a picture with her.
You ain't say Bebo take a picture with her. If you would have said Bebo take a picture with her, there's in front of Paris Hilton, there's no way I'm gonna not say okay.
Nigga, I swear that's what I did.
You probably said it in the cut, and I don't know, bro.
Bro, I had Joho. Everybody took a picture with her. And not like a group photo, nigga.
Nah, but like shit like that, bro. Like, like little shit like that.
Individual photos, 10 niggas.
But that's just me, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. I be feeling like I don't be wanting to like be like
too much. I get you.
And I mean, that's Paris Hilton. That's a girl. Like, I should have been more been more open to that. But I'm talking about other situations.
Right,
like,
but as a businessman, out here, you know what it is. Like, it's bigger than just the picture. And we live in 2025.
Yeah. I want to be that person where she be like, oh damn,
he don't even care.
He don't even care. What's his name?
Right, but she
married
already. She married. Like, nah, she don't give a fuck, bro.
Like, everybody know who the fuck Paris Hilton is.
Yeah, no, but I feel you. I understand what you're saying also too, and that holds respect and honor too. But as a businessman, you've learned from that, and you had to go through that to learn that, bro. Everything's a process, and that's why this podcast exists, to give people those cheat codes so they don't got to go through that same mistake, or if they get put in that life situation, they could think about you and be like, nah, I don't need to learn from my own mistake because I'm learning from the one I heard on the podcast.
And that's real, bro. Like,
what's your number 6?
My number 6, man, is like, so, you know, growing up in the hood, is like, you know, you come across a lot of like different like things, you know what I mean? And at an early age, I'm not gonna say what age, but I was started to like smoke, and I was like trying things that, you know what I mean? I look like somebody shouldn't be like really fucking with at that time, you know what I mean? But like when I came out here, bro, like that's really like, you know what I mean? Like all I wanted to do was just smoke, bro. Instead of like really like getting crunch time, getting right, getting in the gym, getting like, you know, I feel like I don't want to say like abused it. I don't want to say that because at the end of the day, like it still didn't stop me. Like, bro, I wrote my college essay high. Literally, bro. Like to go to the LA Film School, bro. Like I literally, you know what I mean? Like I can't say it pushed me back a little, but I just wish that I wasn't too much on it when I was younger. That's it, bro.
No,
you know what I mean? Like
even as an adult, you got to know how to control it. Like especially in what we're trying to do. Like every moment in the day has its moment. Like wake up in the morning, hit the gym, get busy, then get to working on something. Then if you can a little bit right there, do your thing or save it to the end of the day. But it does make you a little different.
Bro, I would literally
you could anybody could do something on it.
Nigga, I would go on my breaks. Remember when we used to have breaks in LA Film School?
Mm-hmm.
Like every break getting high.
Nah, of course.
Every break getting high.
It's just the culture. It's just the culture out here in LA. Also, it's
imagine if I would have been, instead of doing that, been and my teachers or been just around networking or doing other shit.
You would have had more. Shit. No, 100%, bro.
You know what I mean? Like that takes that takes away, bro.
It does.
And then when you come back, you're already faded. You're not even into it.
You're not in it as much no more.
As much,
and then you be like, hey, I got a good idea. You high as fuck.
Ideas is probably fire.
Yeah.
You never know, bro. I heard Ice Cube and DJ Clue. Oh no, not Clue. DJ Pooh that wrote Friday. They wrote that shit high or something like.
I know, but look at the movie they wrote. A movie
classic.
About weed. If weed has something to do with what you're doing, go ahead. But if it has nothing to do with what the fuck you doing, come on, get right. If you right now you're planning your month schedule, your life schedule, your day, why the fuck you have a blunt in your hand? Like you don't think about it. These things start to take a toll,
so don't let it.
Don't let it smoke you. Is what I say. I tell people, don't let the weed smoke you. You smoke the weed.
Nah, facts. That's real because there's people that are like that are in school or that are focused onto on doing their thing, like on being the greatest thing that they can be at what they do, and
best version of themselves.
That's the best version of themselves, and sometimes that could take away from it. That could take you back. You feel me? So like I like definitely don't let that happen. You know what I mean? Like if you gonna do what you're gonna do what you gotta do, but don't let it beat you. Don't let it bring you down. Don't let it stop you from doing what you have to do, and don't let it like actually like don't let it stop you. Just make it happen.
100%. 100%.
Ricky Williams, man, he stopped playing football because of that shit. And that's shit crazy.
Yeah, bro. And yeah, like
millions.
I said, don't let the weed smoke you. Smoke the weed.
Yeah.
Or don't smoke it at all.
Or don't smoke it at all, man. Just stay away from it. If you never tried it, listen. If you never tried it, I'm not here to ever recommend you doing it. Don't even fuck with it at all. Don't even fuck with it. Just
you're not missing nothing.
You're not missing out on really anything.
And as an adult, if you do it responsibly, man.
That's it.
It's legal, do it responsibly. But just know, there's a lot more to get out. You could get high off life by getting money, closing deals, creating things. Like, look at Logan Paul, look at Mr. Beast. Look at these people living their life to the full potential. I'm not telling you they don't smoke weed or they don't do their thing. But guess what? They make time to succeed. If they want to go and relax and do a little bit of that, cool. But
who knows?
They're not promoting that online. They're staying true to their goals and their focus. So when you're trying to do amazing things and do things people have never done, sometimes you got to risk not having the fun everyone's having at the time.
Yeah, 100%. You gotta definitely sacrifice that type of stuff.
All right, what's your next one?
So back then, man, I used to play a lot of sports, bro. Like I played basketball, baseball. I did boxing for like multiple years. I used to go every day, bro, from like Monday through Saturday, and just take Sundays off.
Damn.
Like literally, bro, I was like committed like that. I used to go on runs, like far as fuck. Like it was like 2-mile runs, whatever, back and forth down the block. There was just this long ass block called Grand Ave on where I'm from in Fairhaven, and I used to go to this boxing gym called Boxing in the Faith. It's not there no more, but shout out to Boxing in the Faith, man, for real. Like that boxing gym was lit, you know. I used to run from there all the way down to like the fire station, which was like 2 miles or some crazy shit like that at the time, and then run back. I used to do that shit all the time, and I love sports, bro. Like to this day, I love sports, and I just wish I would have just took it more seriously. You know what I mean? Like. Growing up, like, you know, I was in the mix. Like I was like half playing sports, half wanting to be with my friends and turn up and go party and do this type of stuff. But like if I would have played sports more or took it just more seriously, or even did boxing more seriously, who knows? It probably could have taught me more as a man. It probably could have taught me more as just a person, or it could have brought other opportunities. Who knows what it could have happened? You know what I mean? So, like, yeah, like if I recommend anybody, if they're playing sports, they take that shit seriously, because for real, like, you could learn a lot from after. Because even if you don't make it, you could learn a lot from just being a part of a team. And being a part of a situation that y'all all trying to reach one goal, you feel me? So like it's cool, like, you know, like that type of stuff is important in life, you feel me? So like if you play sports, like keep doing your thing, no matter what it is. I don't knock no sport, you feel me? I don't like any sport. I love all that stuff. I fuck with heavy, and yeah, like don't give up. Just make it happen. Even if you don't want to, if that's not your thing, shoot, do something that's a part of like that involves being a part of like a team, or like something that's like, you know, cause that's dope. Like even people that's in the army, people that's in the Navy, like they're not out there fighting for a championship, but they're fighting for people's freedom.
That part,
you know what I mean? Like for real, they're the real athletes. You feel me? Like. Yeah, 100%. Like that's real, and it's crazy because back when I was 18, I tried to join the army twice, like 2 times, and both times they were like, nah, you can't. Hey,
It was like,
shout out to
nah,
my cousin though that's in the army that's been there 10 years plus, man. Love you, bro. Like he doing his thing out there, still doing his thing for real.
God
Like,
bless him. He's been out there as long as you've been out here
longer,
in this army.
Cause I was in middle school. Like I was like in 7th, 8th grade. Like hit my whole high school. I think he was in the army.
Damn, that
Yeah,
he
and
been
still
in there
now.
longer than like 11, 12, 13
he
years.
was just with us Thanksgiving.
That's
he
lit.
was just with us at Thanksgiving.
God bless
turning
him.
up.
And thank you for your services wherever you at, gang, for real.
Yeah.
All right. So that was your number 6.
Yeah, my number 6.
What's your number 7?
Oh no, that was my number 7. My number 8 is shying away from networking more. I feel like I talked about that earlier, but yeah, man, I would like, don't shy away, man. Like whatever you do, like no matter what it is, like don't be afraid to reach out for help. Don't be afraid to reach out for guidance or reach out for opportunities even. You know what I mean? I do this to this day. To this day, I reach out to different businesses and I reach out to different companies and different artists, different models, different people that I know need content, and I reach out to them and I let them know, like, listen, I got a team that we can come and kill it. We can come and whatever you need as far as videography services, photography services, drone, we edit, we got whatever you need. We can make it happen. We can make it happen. And don't be afraid to like to do that. You know what I mean? As a business person, as somebody that's self-employed, that's an entrepreneur, that's super important. You know what I mean? Don't be shy. Networking is super key, especially in the film industry. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You never know who you'll meet. You never know who you just by being in the circle and introducing yourselves and rubbing shoulders. You never know who you're gonna meet. You know what I mean? And that's super important. And I feel like everybody should definitely don't be like don't let your ego affect your future. You feel me? Don't let your ego affect your future. That's there's time that I feel like that's happened to me, bro. I let my ego affect my future.
No, that's some real shit.
For real. My number 9 is having more discipline. You know what I mean? Like with just my decision making, you know, like there's things and there's stuff that, you know, I did that I would just, you know what I mean? Like if I would have done it differently, who knows? But at the end of the day, the things that you go through in life is to prepare you for your future. God will never put you in a situation that you can't handle. 1,
Amen.
And 2, like whatever you go through in your past is for your future. You feel me? Because no matter what, like you will go through a situation where like, damn, I'm about to get evicted. I don't know where I'm about to live. And then you go through that situation and then you bounce back and then you know you already went through that, so you know the feeling, you know how hard it is to bounce back from that, and how whatever that you know that you would never make that same mistake twice.
Facts.
If you're smart, you feel me?
So yeah, gotta learn from your mistakes.
Yeah, you gotta learn. Yeah, you gotta go through things to learn, and that's gonna help you in your future. Like for real. There's mad things I done went through, and I'm like, damn, I'm kind of glad I went through it because I know how I could handle it if it happens again. 2, and 3, like, you feel me? Like how to make it, how to prevent it from happening.
Exactly.
How to prevent it from happening. That's super key. You feel me? Like
prevention.
You gotta prevent. Yeah, you gotta protect. You gotta protect your energy. You gotta protect your surroundings. You gotta protect your future. You gotta protect that shit. And there's times like, you know, I let
not disciplined decision making.
Yeah, I let my other side. Yo, my cousin calling me. Hold up. Yo, I'm doing a podcast with Nesto. Say what up. Yo, say something. You on the podcast? You right now? You on this shit? Yo, say what you gotta say, bro.
Yeah, I just watched the video, bro, about some dudes, right?
What? Hey, hold up though. Nigga, I'm putting you on the shot on spot, but I don't got all day, bro. I gotta hurry up. I gotta wrap this shit up. You good? Love you, bro. I'm gonna hit you later. Yeah, my cousin Geraldo, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know, just tapping in, making
Shout out Geraldo.
Yeah, you know what time. Mike Lowry, Mike Cash. That's an insider. That's Mike Cash. You feel me? Hey, but nah, bro. Facts, bro. Like this shit that that I wish I could have done differently. That would have definitely made me a better person. You feel me? But yeah, you go through trials and tribulations. You go through that shit, bro. As a person, everybody gonna go through that. Especially if you're on a mission to be great. If you're on a mission to be great, if you're on a mission to be successful, if you're on a mission to, be the best version of yourself, that's what it is.
100%. And yeah, being disciplined with your decision making is very key.
It's very key.
What's number 10?
That shit could take you over. Like, not having discipline could really have you do dumb shit.
Yeah.
So that's real talk. And then number 10, just knowing more about the film industry, knowing more about the film business in general. You know what I mean? Growing up, like I knew it took months. I knew it took a process to make a movie. I knew like all the aspects, of what it took. But to real talk, like, no, I wish I would have just known more about just how to close, how to get your shit booked, get your shit licensed, get your shit like out there. You know what I mean? Knowing more about how to close deals, knowing more about package deals, knowing more about how to like lock in with a client, lock in with just all these different things that we need to work on. Like as far as a videographer, photographer, there's so many opportunities out there. You know what I mean? For us to take advantage of. So. Like just knowing more about the film industry and about the film business, the business side of it, that's super key. You gotta make sure you gotta know about the film side of it. The business side is super important. You know what I mean? Like locking in deals, locking in package deals.
Contracts, NDAs.
Contracts. That's really what I'm talking about. The contracts, the NDAs and all that type of stuff.
It's important.
Yeah, like for real. Like
even when building a team too, locking down those NDAs and understanding what is going on.
Yeah, no, 100%.
It's important,
bro.
guys.
Like having an LLC, like making sure that your shit's legit. And making sure that
starting a business account at the bank,
all that, bro.
Paper trail, taxes,
all that, bro. Like all that is super.
It's all important.
It was never a thing to me. It was never even a thought. It was never even a thought, bro. Like real talk. And I'm glad like I was able to like really like learn and grow from it, cause like that was super like. Getting to that point from like not knowing too much to still growing. I feel like there's still a lot more. Right to this day, there's still a lot more. I'm still learning about it, but once I get to that point where I'm working on movies and I'm working on TV shows and I know how to really like read contracts and knowing how to handle business the right way, it's gonna definitely help. I'm gonna look back and be like, damn, okay. Yeah, I started from like not knowing nothing to like really like locking down deals. Like you know what I mean? That's the thing.
Very important.
Yeah, man.
Sometimes even more important of the creative side. That's why sometimes I focus more on the creative side, and when it comes to billing, invoices, NDAs, contracts, that's a whole nother a whole nother department of my company. So when I'm talking to a client and they try to ask me, oh, how much is this going to be? I go, hey, I only deal with the creative side of things, but all the financials, all the legal stuff, here, text this number.
That's what it is.
And you could talk to them about all that information.
That's what it is.
Because I mean, personally, as a creative, as an actor, I don't want to talk numbers, bro. I got a manager for that, or somebody part of Della Pos Focus, my company, that can handle that.
Right.
AKA my wife.
But shout out to her. That's fine.
You always need somebody that's solid and that has your best interest and understands the legal side of any business and just how to word something.
But you gotta make sure to know about it too, though.
No, of course.
You know what I mean? Like,
of
that's
course.
Always like even just to know.
What I'm saying is I know a lot about it, but what I'm saying is I don't want to talk to the client about it because sometimes there might be billing issues and I still want us to be on good terms and good energy when we're working and creating. So I just want to deal with the creative stuff.
Right.
If you come across billing issues or blah 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 issue, contract issues, at least that's with the contract department. You're not taking it personal on me, because in this industry, when you're working with people, it's not like it's a company that represents you. You represent you. So you got to know how you handle you, so other people don't have a bad taste of you after they're done doing business with you, even if it's something technical as far as as easy as them not being able to pay you. Because we're human. If somebody doesn't pay you, you're gonna feel some type of way. So now that it's time to create, once they pay you, they're still gonna be in the back of their head like, damn, is he still mad that I didn't pay on time? But so I don't
That's
even
why
want
the business already handled.
Exactly.
You
I
know what I
let
mean?
the business side get handled over there, and when we're creating over here, don't let it mix it.
Facts. Everything you're saying is 100% true. But another thing we have to make sure we know the people and let the people know is to make sure that you guys are getting taken care of your time beforehand. Because there have been times, and I'm sure Nestor could
vouch for that
shit, where, you know what I mean, we didn't pull up to a whole music video shoot, whatever, and we nobody pulls up or whatever, and we just wasted our time, we wasted our money, we wasted our gas,
we ended up in the desert.
We wasted, like,
we filmed it, we vlogged that actually.
Bro, like, even that's too, like, this is mad shit. Like, there's mad stuff where it's like, okay, like, a client will come, you'll do the whole service, and then they'll disappear once they get their service. You know, I didn't see videos where a girl braided a dude hair, got done braiding their hair, and then nigga ran off. That's why you gotta always make sure you get deposits up front. Up front. And this is not it's just, we do good business here. It's all about
being straight up
and doing good business.
Because we know we're gonna deliver.
What I mean? Because that's why we mentioned, that's why contracts are important. That's why all this stuff is important, because everything written down, digitalized, digital transfer, all that's already there. Receipts,
emails, paper trails. It's important. It's important. It's important.
Yeah, because people will definitely, like, do some scam shit or, like, do something like, even like, there'll be a time where you feel like you've done the best you can do at the service for this service, and the client doesn't like it and whatever, like, you got to make sure, like, and they'll run off and you won't get paid or nothing, like, you got to make sure, like, real talk, like, that at least you get half up front and the other half once you're done with the service, so then they could, feel me, both sides are happy. That's it. But as a videographer, I get my deposit up front, and then once I'm done filming, I get the rest, and then they'll get their video.
There you go.
So make sure, you know what I mean, if you're a business out there, if you're an artist, if you're a model, if you're looking to expand your business, to expand your company, if you're looking to work consistently on YouTube content, on Instagram content, music videos, make sure to hit us up for real, because we're consistent. We have everything that you guys need out there to like, really get your shit out, like, booming, and you won't be disappointed. You come with that energy.
Facts. Consistent, and we've been around since 2011, and before that a little bit. You feel me? So any last words? You gave us your 10 things that you would advise somebody that's on the up and coming.
I want anybody that is an upcoming videographer, photographer, if you want to learn how to edit, if you want to learn how to take photos, if you want to learn how to hold cameras and learn how to use them, reach out to me at _Bebo Gifted, Bebo Gifted, and I'll definitely help you out with any type of advice I can give you. Real talk.
And there you have it, guys. That was Bebo Gifted. Man. Thank you again for watching, guys. This is another great episode on Mastermind Alliance Podcast.